right, Robert Drury back again. I took a loss on my last game. I'm back down to 2021. Uh, it's these games are really emphasizing the fact of tactics. Basic tactics will keep you in these games. The Hippo is a solid defense, and there are a ton of tactics in it. A lot of times your opponent will overextend itself, and there's a tactic there. You just have to be better at tactics and take advantage of them. With that, let's get on with it. Okay, we got 2037. We'll go B3, and I talked about this in a video a few games ago of just basically you kind of just trying to disguise what you're doing. Keep the black pieces guessing a little bit. I suppose if people that really know the Hippo, they're not really guessing that much. Okay. Okay, in this setup, most likely I'm going to go ahead and push the A3 pawn up here just to get a full Hippo. But let's see, nothing going on up here. We'll just continue with our full Hippo setup. If he pushes in the center, we'll just give it a weak close up if he pushes. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and castle. We don't have to worry about not being able to castle. Huh. He's got 1, 2, 3 pieces eyeing this square. I've got 1, 2, 3 pieces defending. So if I push, if he takes, then I'm going to just take back with the pawn, and we've kind of he didn't take back. Okay. If I push here, he takes, I take. That's not going to work out. I can bring my knight around, but then I've cut off the bishop. I cut the bishop off from defending if I haven't bring my knight. Okay. Not only I cut it off, I also take a defender away. Okay, I'm going to push my pawn, tuck this knight into here, and put another defender on that. So push the pawn. Still waiting for him to make a move. All right, so we're bringing the knight around. Knight can even slide into here. If he takes, take back. Not sure if that's the best route to go. The other thing is I can also push my C pawn and force him, or try to force him to make a decision with the pawn. I can't move the rook yet because he's got this going on with the bishop and the queen. kind of in a waiting position. He's... Oh, I'm so tempted just to push. You can always go there. I take, he takes. Let's give it a little push. We'll push him. We'll make him decide. Aha. He's just... All right, right now I've got 2 defenders. He's got 2 attackers. Let's push again. And he's going to come to terms here in a minute. If he takes, I take back. I can always bring my queen around. Then I would have a pawn that I could push forward there. So we'll take a look. I fully expect him to... Well, he can't lock the position because he loses his bishop. So, okay, what's he going to do? He can come here, and I won't take because I don't want to open this file up. Oh my gracious. All right, win a piece. No, I can't win a piece. What am I talking about? He's just got an out. He's got an out. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. I can get my rooks centralized now. Knight comes to here, which would put me with 2 attackers on that. He's got 2 defenders. Hey, where's he going? All right, let's take my rook around. That's where he's going. He's going to jump in. He's going to do to me what I was planning on doing to him. All right, let's see what we got going on here. That would just stop him. I got 1, 2, 3. Oh, he goes the other route. He goes, you didn't know where I was going. You had no clue where I was going. I've still got 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's get some of this stuff off the board. We are getting into endgame territory. If I can get the queens off the board, rooks off the board. Let's see, endgame. Oh, look at this. He's gonna get these queens off the board? Oh no. He is not. He's going to win a pawn. Oh, wow. That dog. That dog. Oh, what do I do now? What do I do? He's up a piece. He's just going to take. He's going to take. I'm going to take. He's a pawn up. Just like that. I am a pawn down. Because he was able to attack my weak pawn, and I wasn't able to attack his. He's got this. He's got that right there. Oh, let's see then. What's he going to do? What's he going to do now? I suppose he can come here, attack this piece. I suppose he can. But what do I do? Defend. 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 He just wants to get everything out of the way. What am I doing? All right, let's see. If I take, he takes, can come around, get my knight. All right, 404. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can take, because when I take here, he didn't. He did not. He's going for it all. The question is he going to take time to activate? He does. And then here we go. Here we go. His pieces are getting bad in a hurry. His pieces are getting bad. All right, where's he going? Where's he going? Okay, it's 318, 329. I was already prepared to announce the loss. All right, push. All right, do I come here? He takes, I take. His queen, oh, what? We will find out real quick. If he takes, if he takes, I take back. His king cannot go here. Okay, let's go. He's done the calculation, and he says you stink with your calculation, Mr. Drury. He's like, I've got this. Okay. And he's got a tempo. Okay. He's got a tempo. Oh, my gracious. He's got... Oh, I don't have anything. Or do I? Oh, what's he got? I got two advanced pawns. He's got two outside pawns, pass pawns. King has to come there. It does. And he's in trouble. He's in deep trouble. He's gonna... No, he's lost. He's dead lost. Okay, that's an unexpected victory there. I honestly did not expect to get that victory. But victory is a victory. Back to 2029 and a happy camper. Okay. Talked about earlier. Disguise your hippo. And with that, we start off with the B3. We're showing Nimzo Larsen. And we're showing Nimzo Larsen classical attack. And we're showing E3, which is part of the Nimzo Larsen. Or I'm sorry, Nimzo Larsen. Okay, he's comes out with this bishop. I'm just trying to, I don't want this bishop to get right there. Because, I mean, I could kick it right back out, but I was planning on pushing this, so I just, I take it back. Wouldn't have made a bit of difference. If he had brought the bishop in, I could just kick it out. Okay. We're going through our hippo setup. Which is officially a Nimzo Larsen attack. Okay, we've got almost, let's see, hold on a second, let's go back. E4, +2 with E4. I'm in a Nimzo Larsen. I go E4, he takes, I take, and here's the kicker. Pawn here. All right, let's go. Let's go back a minute. All right, Nimzo Larsen. He take. The D takes back, and the bishop has to run away, and that allows that. So, tactics. I've been preaching this over and over. I know the hippo, you get into a certain setup that you're wanting. You start playing in autopilot. You need to not play in autopilot, even if you know your setup, because there's opportunities all over the board, and you miss them when you play in autopilot. Okay. Because I'm missing tactics with just trying to get the hippo set up in. Okay, we're just kind of moving pieces. See this all the time. Rook to E8 in the Hippo. They're just trying to line up and break it open down and break this file open one way or the other. Or waiting for you to push and break it open. That actually, them pushing doesn't break it open. It just allows me to lock it. I'm trying to get them to lock it. They're not biting on it. They're not. And actually, he wouldn't be locking. He'd just be take. I take back, and then he backs up. We're just keeping this pawn in place if I played that route. This move is, in a lot of hippos, you're coming here, and that's usually what that move signals. It doesn't do anything in this particular position. Okay. Okay, let's see. It calls for b4. I play b4, pushed it back. Now c4, and I'm going down the right path here. Actually, I have a tendency to always take with my pawn when I get this type of position, and most of the time they want you to take with the knight. And just to give you activity, because your knight's going to hit. If your knight is on c4, it's hitting b6, a5. It's hitting the d6 square. It's hitting the e5 square. So I mean, and that's why they want you to play your knight there instead of your pawn. Okay, yeah, here's where I thought I was winning a piece. I just missed the fact that he just dropped his bishop back, which he does. We're still fighting for these two pawns. This pawn, we're fighting for those two pawns. He's fighting for my e4, and I'm fighting for his e5. And as we will see, he wins that battle. Okay. And queen take d1, and he's just winning. He's just winning at this point. He's playing it the way he should play it. I'll click through a few. He's winning. He gave up a lot right there. When my bishop took, he took. And what did I play here? I played the wrong move because I'd missed the fact he could just take it en passant. And I saw it after the fact, and I'm like, what am I doing? He could just play en passant, but he didn't. He went for the check, and that got the game back. We're almost even. He's a pawn up, but we were almost even. Now he can actually take queen to a2, and he's got the advantage. But he was worried about that bishop, and that was not the right move. He reacted to a threat when he should have just ignored the threat. And my knight comes up, and the game is starting to swing back closer to even. He takes, I take. And this is where it's calling for queen to b3. Get a check in. It's a tempo move. Queen takes, knight takes. You're getting the queens off the board. I wouldn't say it's a tempo move. It's just forces queens off the board. All right. He goes, and you know, it's once again, this is not the route to take. It's the route I took. It's just calling for, you know, knight d2. Knight then can, you know, hop into here. Well, he can pin. But I gave him an opportunity to trade, which gives a tremendous advantage. He plays queen d3. I come up. And here's what he missed. He could just play. He could just play g5, and I drop my queen. I'm sure in a longer game he would have found that move. Okay. Actually, if I'm going to help protect, I got to come to f2. Okay, takes. And at this point, he's got one move that he keeps advantage, and that's g6. He did not play g6. And pawn, it's even pawns, but with the passed pawn, white's just winning. Unless he plays g6. White's winning if he can play king to f5. Oh, the g6 move gives the tempo. And right now, white's lost. But black just did not respond correctly. He took. Can't take. You're taken, and it gives me 2 passed pawns, and from that point, it's all over. Okay, I got the win. That's about all I can say. The game wasn't exactly a classic by any stretch of the imagination. We go back to tactics, just simple tactics. But with that said, I'm going to get off here, and I will see you tomorrow.